Bush, and welcome to another edition of Shootin' Plink. Hey, we're back again with the Ruger Security 380 with something a little bit different. Self-defense ammunition. You know, some of this stuff I have noticed that it doesn't fire well in some guns, while others it does great. Well, I ran into a couple of ammos that I have never heard of. I guess I have heard, but just vaguely, and I'm sure some of you have probably even tried them. One of them is called Sinter fire right here, and I will show you while we're talking about that what the bullet in. In fact, this is a 75 grain bullet, and I'll show you right here. You can see the end of it. It's quite different. It's got kind of a fold to it, and but it is a hollow point. So we're going to be trying 5 rounds of that. I'm not going to try a lot of rounds because, you know, self-defense ammo is high, and I am not sponsored by these companies. The other one is Sierra, right here. It's Outdoor Master Sierra. I got that, I think it was, I don't know, it was really cheap for some reason, and at least for self-defense ammo it was, because remember, there's only about 20 rounds in these boxes. But I'll show you the bullet on this one. Now, this is a 90 grain, and you can see it's got the normal, actually, hollow point that's on a self-defense. And I think we'll fire this first, because we're going to fire some of these rounds, like I said, only about 5 of each, because we just want to see how they perform. And I'll get my headset on here, and we're going to go up here to the range. We're going to shoot at a shooting target 7 AR-600 target, so that's plenty of backing for these rounds. And why don't we put these in here, and well, we're going to start out with the Sierra. Okay, like I said, we're starting out with the Sierra, and I've got round already racked in. I got you zoomed in just a little bit so you can see the target a little bit better and see how she works. That was it. They all cycled really well. In a bit I'm going to go up and see if I can find one of those rounds, and then but we're going to shoot the others. Hang on just a minute, because I want to find one of those rounds first. I found one of them. They're totally shattered. I got a piece of it. I laid it back there, and we're going to put in these Sinter fire and try those. I have heard more about this brand, and what I've heard is pretty good, so we'll find out how they work here. They all went, all cycle. Looked like they did a pretty good job. Gonna take a look up there. Looks like a pretty doggone good grouping on that one too. I don't know if you could tell where they were hitting or not, but to me that's the way it looked. And I'm gonna try to find one of those bullets, and then we're gonna go back here and talk about it. Took me a little bit to find this one. This is the Sinter fire, and I got one over here that's one of the Sierras. I'll show you this one first. It refragmented the whole thing. Didn't re-star out, but it definitely fragmented. You can see the way it looks. But yeah, that is one of them right there, because that even matches up the color. It's shiny. It's just been fired. I can tell that. There's a lot of segments of this other one, the Sierra, into the side where we got a lot of splatter. And it's going to be hard for me to hold this because it's about the only one I could get. There it is right there. But it pretty much fragmented out, just like that one did. They didn't fan out in a star like the Norma stuff does, because the Norma is a little different. I don't have any Norma that I could fire in this gun, so we're not going to be doing that. And those are a little bit different. What do they call that? Mono something anyway. It's a very slick texture to it, coating on that round, and I'll tell you, those are really, really nice. But I mean, these shot great. This was, like I said, Outdoor Sierra, Outdoor Master Sierra is what it is. And this one is the Sinter fire. And that's Sinter, S-I-N-T-E-R. Not center, but Sinter tire. Fire, I should say, not tire either. So I went back up and I took a break real quick there. I went back up because I tried to find it some more, and I couldn't find it. I really wanted to find one, really start out, couldn't find it, so they all just disintegrated. But they fired well. It seemed like they all hit right within the area it was, and worked well in this Ruger Security 380. So if you're looking for maybe a little bit less expensive round for self-defense, I would really look at the Sinter and also the Outdoor Master Sierra, at least if you're firing it in this gun, this Ruger, because they're, like I said, they're different, and I know a lot of you know that. Some of these rounds, and that's why they say if you get yourself some self-defense ammo, you better fire just a few rounds to see how it's going to react in the gun that you have. Because I have heard of people that they've got into a situation of where they might have needed it, wouldn't fire right, and another one would. And that's the thing about ammunition and guns. A lot of them are a little bit picky about certain ammunitions, and this can be because they're just slightly shorter bullet round or something. I mean, just so much slight, or too long. One way or the other. It's just the way the thing's made. Good gun, just the ammo is made different. So you want to find the ammo that a gun really likes and eats the best and go with it. And especially if you're in competition. If you're in competition, be extremely picky on what rounds you're using in your firearms, because it makes a lot of difference, a fraction of an inch, when you're shooting at a target. So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.